Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome in today's session. Today's session is very, very important, and today we are to discuss about social stratification. My name is Raj Shankar. I'm speaking over here. I'm the permanent Faculty of Sociology at SRIRAM IS, and today we have to discuss about social stratification. आज हमारी बात होगी is social stratification good for society or beneficial to society? क्या समाज में विभाजन, समाज में उच्च नीच का विभाजन, समाज में सोशल स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन, समाज में हायरार्किकल अरेंजमेंट ऑफ पीपल सोसाइटी के लिए अच्छा है, इस संदर्भ में हम बात करेंगे. सो आवर टॉपिक इज सोशल स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन गुड फॉर society. Our topic is social stratification good for society? क्या सामाजिक स्तरीकरण समाज के लिए अच्छा है? क्या सोसाइटी का हायरार्किकल अरेंजमेंट सोसाइटी के लिए बेनिफिशियल है? तो रिगार्डिंग दिस कॉन्टेक्स्ट देयर वुड बी मिक्स्ड पिक्चर और डिफरेंट आंसर्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, we know about what is social stratification. When we talk about the social stratification, meaning of social stratification means simply it is considered that it involves a hierarchical arrangement of people, right? People in society. Or whenever any society involves a hierarchical arrangement of its people, means it is considered social stratification. For example, when we talk about this hierarchical arrangement, suppose in Western society we have the upper class, we can have the middle class and the middle class and the lower class, right? So when we talk about class based division, then this is the class is divided into this hierarchical arrangement, upper class, middle class and the lower class. Suppose in Indian society, when we talk about people's division, then it was the Brahmins, it was the Kshatriya, it was the Vaisya, it was the Sudra. So when we talk about the class-based division, Varna-based division, when we talk about this caste-based division, this division we find in the European society, now also in India, and this kind of division was found in traditional India. So somewhere caste is Varna is the basis of hierarchical arrangement of people, and in European countries it was a class, the basis of division of people in terms of high and low social order. So if you think about this picture and this picture, or this pictographic representation, what is the observation, what is the conclusion? That this social stratification is basically rank ordering of people, right? Rank ordering of people. So we can say the social stratification is basically the rank ordering of the people. Social stratification involves high and low division of people in society based on certain characteristics or based on certain attributes depending on the society. For example, in the class, the basis of division is a economic factor. In the basis of Varna or the Jati, the basis of division is the cultural and religious factor, idea of pollution, purity. Okay. Now, let us come to the topic of question is again, is social stratification beneficial? So again question is that is this social stratification beneficial or good for society? Now regarding this matter we find two pictures, nahin? Two schools of thoughts are there, right? Regarding we find the two schools of thought. One you can say functionalist school. One is the functionalist. Functionalist, na? In sociology, functionalists are those who consider that anything exists society means it has some contributions. So as per functionalist, social stratification, they say it contributes to social order. They say in every society there should be some social order, some social solidarity. So social stratification is beneficial to the social order, right? Here we can find two pictures. One is the Parsons, Talcott Parsons, a great functionalist, and second we find Kingsley Davis and Wilbert Moore, right? Wilbert Moore. So they say stratification. So as per functionalist, social stratification is good for the society, because functionalists say, like Talcott Parsons says that, Parsons would say over here, Parsons would say the social stratification is inevitable and social stratification is functional, right? Talcott Parsons would say social stratification is inevitable, social stratification is functional. Social stratification is inevitable because it is derived from the value system of the society, value consensus of the society. And it is functional because social stratification helps to integrate different sections of society by allocating different roles and awarding different reward system depending on their merits and contribution. Another person is a Kingsley Davis, right? Kingsley Davis is another. And Kingsley Davis say that in every society there are some functional prerequisites which must be fulfilled. One such functional prerequisites is the role allocation, effective role allocation in the society. So roles should be properly allocated in the society. So social stratification helps in role allocation, and role performance, right? He says that social stratification helps in role allocation and role performance. It means what? It means the best role is given to most competent people, right? Best role is given in society to the most competent people. So the most competent in society, there are some roles which are more important than other roles, like role of the Chief Justice, role of the Prime Minister, role of the President, role of the Cabinet Ministers, role of the civil servants, IAS, DM. So such people, such roles cannot be given to the ordinary people. So most talented people should be given the most important role. So from functional point of view, the social stratification. So as per functionalist, social stratification is good or functional. And they say social stratification is basically source of motivation. Source of motivation. Who says? Kingsley Davis and Wilbert Moore. They say social stratification is a source of motivation so that the best people can perform the best role in the society. This is the idea first that talks about, right? And second one is that they say the social stratification means a best role to the most competent people. Best role is given to the most competent people. And they say it also supports economic growth. And it is based on value consensus. Talcott Parsons, right? Parsons. So as per functionalist, social stratification is good. Why it is good? Because of these reasons. But all these points are challenged by the Melvin Timmins. Melvin Timmins challenged these points, right? अब आते second point थोड़ा इधर आते functionalist, second is the Marxist. Second one is the Marxist. Come to the point. When we talk about the Marxist, Marxist or functionalist conflict is school? Marxist. Marxists say that social stratification, functionalists say social stratification is beneficial to all. Beneficial to all, right? But Marxists would say that it is a system of unequal division of resources, power and prestige. Marxist says social stratification involves unequal division of power, prestige and resources in the society. So social stratification is not beneficial to all. It's not beneficial to all, but to the ruling class. He says the Marxist is very critical to the social stratification. They say the social stratification will not benefit all sections of society. ये समाज में सबके लिए फायदेमंद नहीं. Social stratification is a mechanism, is a way by which ruling class divides people and resources and justify the position. Social stratification एक तरीका है जिसके द्वारा ruling class अपने resource को divide करती है, power को divide करती है और they concentrate resource in their hand, अपने हाथों में सब कुछ रखती है और vast majority people are kept to the condition of mere survival. Therefore, social stratification is no way good for the society. Social stratification is a source of exploitation. So, Marxists should say the social stratification is basically a source of exploitation. And in the capitalist society, this is the main mechanism by which resources are distributed differently. So, Marxist suggestion is, alternative is to form a classless society. They say all people have equal competency, but they don't get the equal opportunity. So stratification will make some people beneficial, but not the other people. Some people in advantage, but not the other people. Some people will grow up in society, some people will go for miseries, and therefore not beneficial. So social stratification is dysfunctional or is harmful to the society. एक third last कह सकते हैं हम लोग, last part of discussion, that is the idea of Max Weber. Idea of Max Weber, right? Think about the idea of Max Weber. Max Weber has given the social stratification is a complex situation. Social stratification is a complex situation. By the way, he also belongs to Functionalist school over here, and he also considers social stratification as harmful. But overall, somehow he also says that social stratification is an inevitable feature of the industrial society. So though conflict school, he belongs to the conflict school of thought, and therefore Weber says that in every society there are different bases of stratification or division of people, or this division of people can be in terms of the class, status and power, party, right? So Weber has talked about the three bases of stratification, division in every society. The class division, and accordingly talked about four classes. The propertied class, white collar workers today have developed, and then third he talked about the petty bourgeoisie, and finally talked about the manual working class. A status example, caste system, like the Brahmins, caste system in India, Brahmins in India, right? And power, like in modern democracy, political parties, they exercise the power. So Weber, on the one hand, finds the stratification is found in society, and contrary to Karl Marx, he finds as he supports Karl Marx also his economic theory, but he also talks about status and party, two distinct and different ways of stratification. So Weber partly supports stratification, and partly Weber is critical to the stratification. Now final conclusion is there, stratification good. Stratification good for. When we talk about positive pointer, stratification can be good for society because why good for? Source of motivation. If there is no stratification, if there is no differential rewards to people, nobody would be motivated to work hard. So we can say first The stratification, source of motivation. Stratification also respect merit. ये आजकल ना in modern society में this logic is given कि people have different merits. So stratification is a mechanism by which the most competent person given the most important position in the society. And if it is not there, then this will disrespect to the merit, disrespect to the justice. So respect to merit, or this gives a space to the merit. So in this source it can be good. And third, we can say today it's the source of social mobility. Everybody want to go up in society. हर कोई समाज में आगे बढ़ना चाहता है, हर कोई आगे निकलना चाहता है, हर कोई ऊपर जाना चाहता है सोशल हायरार्की में, और उसके लिए एक मैकेनिज्म होनी चाहिए, एक सिस्टम होनी चाहिए, एक व्यवस्था होनी चाहिए, और वो व्यवस्था है सोशल स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन. दैट those who are more competent, those who contributes more, they will be rewarded more in the society, and that is why it is good for that. But social stratification is bad. Bad for social stratification can be also good, but social stratification can also be bad. Bad for what? Bad for, yes, social stratification is good for or bad for justice. Bad for justice. Bad for equality. Bad for equality. Bad for the poor. Right? Social stratification is a unjust system because social stratification justifies inequality. So picture is mixed. So final conclusion that we can say the social stratification depends on society. By the way, now social stratification is a universal phenomenon. All societies have tried to be equal, but it is yet to be established. So social stratification is a universal, and up to limited level social stratification is justified. Rank ordering of people is justified in the society to respect merit and for motivation. But greater inequality, if created by social stratification, then it is harmful. Otherwise, limited level stratification is justified. And this is our discussion of today. Hopefully, it is very helpful to all of you. Thank you, dear students. And now, it's a have a good day to all of you. Take care. See you in next episode, next class. Thank you.